Man, after that devastating loss to Pusha-T, how could Drake possibly come back? Oh, by having 3 #1 songs on the Billboard charts in 1 year. Okay, never mind the bullshit I was hollering. So let's talk about In My Feelings. First off, Drake has kind of abandoned ship as far as trying to be a good rapper here. Instead, lyricism is really taking a backseat in service of aesthetic. There's barely 1 verse in there, and the rest is chorus and an extended musical breakdown. There's a lot of that New Orleans bounce experimentation that he teased on the last single, but whereas that one felt kind of jammed in there, this one feels a little bit more natural.
I show him how to network. For that Netflix and chill, what's your net worth?
Well, damn. But yeah, I like the down-tempo, unassuming tone mixed with the hyped-up vocals of the City Girls and the light cutting and mixing. It's just kind of fluffy. Yeah, I feel like fluffy's the right word to use here. Also, it feels very quiet, if you notice. Like, the melody in the keyboard is almost non-existent. It appears and drowns out quickly like a ghost of a melody or something. It's the type of Drake beat that I usually don't like, but it feels like it's reaching its happy medium here. Seriously, 40 and upcoming producer Trap Money Benny do some unique and interesting work here, and I like that he actually shouts him out a couple of times.
Trap Money Benny, this shit got me in my feelings.
But then he shouts him out in the verse, which is kind of awkward because the verse is talking about his girl and how she's so real because she ripped into her ex in front of him or something.
When you popped off on your ex, he deserved it. I thought you would've won from the jump, that confirmed it.
But then he follows it by saying,
Trap Money Benny, I buy you champagne, but you love some Henny.
So is he buying Trap Money Benny the champagne? Is the verse about him? Because if not, then he just randomly said the name of the producer in the middle of the verse for no real reason. Honestly, I just want to know why. Like, I get it, he's the producer and you shouted him out in the intro. That's good enough. Unless this is like his homeboy and he's interrupting his own song to give him some free promo. Yeah, Trap Money Benny, and here's his email and phone number, serious inquiries only. But okay, what's the song actually about? Well, as you can tell from the chorus,
Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me.
it's about holding on to his black female fan base. Okay, I know it's not directly about that, but this song has a sort of subtle subtext, seeing that, I mean, come on, Kiki's pretty demonstrably a black girl's name. And he's asking this girl if she, the collective female demographic, still loves his music. Oddly enough, it kind of reminds me of Black or White by Michael Jackson. You know, like how the song is actually about interracial relationships, but the subtext of the title is saying, hey guys, stop thinking about my drastic skin color change. I'm still making awesome music, so it shouldn't matter. Now, I did bring up that he's pandering to a specific fan base, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, when rappers brag about their access to money, cars, women, and having a big dick, that's pretty clearly pandering to a male audience who wants to live vicariously through his music. And I admit, I love a lot of those songs. Like my man Todd in the Shadows said, I've listened to Snoop Dogg's music a lot, and it's not because it makes me want to be a better person.
Church saying, man.
Well, most of the time anyway. But yeah, for me, it's all about the execution. So how does your boy Drake handle it? Well, you know, I kind of admit I'm grooving to it, even though I never liked the whole I'm talking to you girl, and by you I mean all of you approach that he does here by dropping other girls' names as well.
Risha, do you love me? Are you riding?
Because now it doesn't sound like you're talking to a girl, which would make the lyrics sound more intimate, and now it's clear that the girl you're referring to is just a stand-in for the women listening to the song. It's that generic boy band songwriting stuff he's been doing since the beginning.
You know, a lot of girls be thinking my songs are about them, but this is not to get confused. This one's for you.
He was a bit more tongue-in-cheek about it back then. But seeing that this is his 6th #1 song, I guess it just shows how much he's gotten better at delivering these sort of things. Although I still don't like how he specifically calls out their names, killing any interpretable idea that he could be talking about an actual significant other. I mean, I know a lot of songs do the calling out girls' names thing, like Freak a Leak by P.D. Pablo, but it was pretty obvious that wasn't a love song. This, on the other hand, sounds like it's supposed to be that. So what's the in-song context for naming more than one girl? Because, I mean, if you bring up 2 different girls' names, when they hear the song, it's gonna be pretty obvious to at least one of them that you're cheating on them, right? So...
2 bad bitches and we kissing in a rave, kissing in a rave, kissing in a rave.
Oh, it's that kind of relationship, huh? Well, damn, alright, dude. Do you think? And speaking of featured female rappers, there's a posthumous sample by a rapper named Magnolia Shorty, an early Cash Money affiliate who died around 2010, unfortunately, but not before becoming a bit of a cult of personality around New Orleans. Even I admit I don't know that much about her. So even I kind of have to give props to the producer for digging into the roots of this genre in a way that I feel honors her music by giving her some more mainstream shine.
Down for you always, and I'm down for you always, down for you always.
New boy, and that nigga Trey.
He trades? Like Like it works in the stock market or something? Okay, straight up, I have an assumption about what this might mean because I could swear I've heard people who write fan fiction using the phrase rough trade to describe certain male characters. And since internet fan fiction has a bit of a reputation for being girls writing about male characters being gay, I'm gonna assume it has something to do with dudes who are, like, gay but not actually gay. Let me go to Urban Dictionary. And a man who messes with other men, but no one would know by looking at him. Yep, just like I figured. So I guess the question now is, does Drake know that? I'm saying because, look, when I listen to songs, I assume the words being spoken, sampled, or otherwise have something to do with the context or at least the atmosphere of the song. And I mean, as I'm listening to this song, you're talking about how you're going to be down for this woman, and there's a woman being sampled in the background, and the track literally cuts off so that these words can clearly be heard.
I got a new boy, and that nigga Drake.
And we now know what that means, so... Look, let me be clear with what I'm trying to say here. I'm not trying to do the whole lazy gay panic thing, which I think this may come off as, but I don't actually think Drake is gay. But I just want to make it clear, I don't actually think Drake is gay. However, stuff like this just kind of makes me think he might not be that well versed on this genre of bounce music he wants to associate himself with. Because if he was, he probably would know what that word meant and probably wouldn't want that specific lyric there, because it's literally alluding to the guy she's talking about being secretly gay. I'm honestly half thinking the producers are pulling a prank on him here. Hey Drake, have you been listening to those bounce rappers I sent you the links to? I really think they have a cool sound we could work with. Not really, I kind of skipped through a few tracks, but hey, if that's the new wave, put me on it. Well, yeah, I got this new track with a sample from Magnolia Shorty. Who? She was the first link I sent you. Yeah, right. Well, anyway, you got that new beat for me? Yeah, no, we're ready for you to record over it anytime you want. Well, alright, let's do it. Yeah. I'm gonna make the sample call you low-key gay, though. What was that? Nothing, let's get started. Overall, I give this song a 3 out of 5. It's cool, it's fun, it knows what it is, and just wants you to celebrate and have a good time. And there's actually way more I wanted to talk about with the In My Feelings challenge and the video itself. But I fear this video might run too long, so I'm gonna save that for next week and just end this here. But until then, thanks for watching. And please, like, comment, subscribe, and consider supporting my Patreon. It's only $1 per episode, and it keeps me doing this show for a living. So check that out, and I'll catch you next week.